guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. You're welcome to Victor Fashion Hub with Victoria here today. So as you can see on the first video, we are making this thing. I was doing tinko to see what chalk I'm going to use. So I later picked up this yellow. I leave the white. The white. So the first thing that we're going to do is cutting the back first. As you all know, that's what I cut first. I measured the length. As you know, there's full length on this dress and there's also flare in the down, so you have to measure to where you want the flare to start from. So for me, I was measuring 34 inches. After that, I go to the zipper part of the dress and I use 1.5 inches because this dress is not much. So after that, I measure my armhole measurement, that is 8 inches. I use from the armhole measurement, I measure the waist measurement. This dress is a chiffon. I don't know the English to use, but it's chiffon. So after that, I measure for my waist and my hip measurement. This I use 9 inches for my client, so I use 9 inches. So after that, we're gonna be going to the, as you can see, I'm dragging it, as like I said, is chiffon-ish. So guys, after that, we went to the shoulder measurement. I measured 8 inches for my client. Then I go to my chest line and I measure the line too. Then after that, I measure my neck measurement. I use 3 by 1.5 inches for the back. I use 3 by 1.5 inches. You can use 3 by 1. You can use 2.5 by 1. Depends on whatever you want. But I use 3 by 1.5 here. So after that, I'm going to be going down for my slope. This is very important for your dress. Go down for your slope measurement 1 inches. After that, we want to draft out our armhole. Now you divide your remaining armhole into 2, just the way I'm doing it. Chalk it down and go in by 1/2 inch. Go in by 1/2 inch and draw a straight line, just the way I'm doing it, and curve it a little bit, just the way you see that I did it. So after that, you measure your bust divided by 4 and add 2 inches to it. Oh god, I've not welcomed you guys to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're new here, you're welcome to the family. Return subscriber, you know I love you guys so much. Thank you for always watching. I love you guys. So after that, you're going to go to your waist measurement, divide your waist by 4 and add 1 inches for the dart and 2 inches for the allowance. Then you draw the straight line. You can use your armhole. Then to the hip, you measure your hip divided by 4 and add 2 inches to it and draw it down to just the way I'm doing it. We are done for the black. We are done. Very simple and easy. This dress is very simple. It's an office wear that you can wear to office or even cut wedding. So after that, I cut the back out. So I'm going to be using the back to cut out the front. As you can see, I'm arranging it. I told you guys this is the chiffon shape. So I've arranged it, finished. I bring out the zip part and I cut it out just the way you're seeing. If you're watching now and you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. Make sure you subscribe and turn off notification button to see more of my video when I upload it. Thank you guys. So for the back, I went in by 1/2 inch on the waist side, just for a zip to sit well, so it will not be having puff in the back. This is for it. So I just went in by 1/2 inch in the waist side and I draw it to the hip side and draw it to the. So for the neck width of the front, I use 3 by 3. 3 by 3. You can use 2.5 by 3. You can use any one you want. So this is the lining that I'm going to be using. I've cut out the lining. I didn't show you guys. So let's go right to this sewing before cutting out the flare. So I'm removing the pin that I used to hold the back. As you see me like this, I don't get any office pin again. I don't understand though the way this office pin they go, how? But anyway, I'll get another one. So I couldn't get office pin. That was why I was using all this pin that was there. So after that, you're going to sew the side. You do right side facing each other for the lining and sew this side. You know, we are not going to be sewing the neck. We are sewing the neck in outwards. I don't know how to call it, but I'll still show you guys what I mean by that. As you can see, look at the neck. We didn't sew it in, we sew it outward because there's going to be a bow tie, a cape. Is it no I don't know, I forgot what the hair. You can see the back too, the bow tie in the neck. So that's why. So after this, we are ironing it because you need a neat job. Yeah, I iron it. As you can see, I'm ironing it. At this point, I've ironed it. This is where the dart will come in. You measure from your shoulder to your nipples, then you go down back to your you go down to your under bust measurement. Then you chalk out the midpoint of your fabric. So from that midpoint, you go out by, if your nipples to nipples is 4, you go out by 4, or even go out by, if your nipples is 4.5, you can go out by 4.5. As you can see, I'm drawing. I went to the hip side and do the same thing to the measurement. Then I wanted to do the measurement to the hip side. You get to the hip side, but later on I did it to the down part of the dress. So I measured 4 inches down to the down part of the dress. Then I measured to the other side too. I measured 4 inches down to the side. So I chalked out where I will start the dart, and I measured it 4 inches downward. That is how I'm gonna do the dart. The dart for the back is very easy than the front, so you have to be very tricky for the back. So when I was done with the dart, and I ironed it right now. So as you can see, it's already giving. Look at the back, look at the half inches I remove from the waist. Look at how it makes the back to look. You see, it makes the back to look very neat, and your zip will sit well. So you measure how many zip you want to use, and sew, and use your pin to hold the zipper part. As you can see, I've done it. I sewed from where the zip is going to stop, then I use my pin to hold the rest of the zip, because we are not putting zip yet now. So the next thing that we're going to do is join the front part and the upper parts together. Yes, then you sew it like this. You sew the shoulder and weave it, and also you sew the shoulder, weave, sew the other side and weave, then sew the measurement, then you sew the side, the both side. After this, we are done with the sewing of the side. As you can see, I've weaved the shoulder. Neat job is very important for anybody. So at this point, I was trimming out the excess in the down parts, because I now start measuring the down parts to cut the flare in the down part. So this, I couldn't do video for the flare. I didn't know it was not videoing, but this you just do 360 flare. That is what I did. So this is the key. This is the bow tie in the neck. I used 10 inches. I would advise you use 9 inches, so it will not be too big. When I used this 10 inches, it was too big, honestly. Then I cut out this thing. Then I would advise you use like 40 inches, not 60 inches the way I look, because it was too long. Then at this point, I measured the normal sleeve measurement. Yes, normal sleeve. Then I measured the neck just the way you are seeing it right now. I didn't do anything inside, just normal sleeve. Then I cut it out. I'm going to be using this to cut out the second side of it. Yes, as you can see, we are cutting it out now. So right now we are going to be using, like I told you guys, the dress was not enough, so I have to split the I have to cut the flare different. So split, I'll sew the side will be in this two side of the dress, then I'll sew the side and weave it. Then after that I'm going to sew the down part of this thing. You can use bias to turn it in, or just do it the way I did mine. So after that we are going to be joining it to the down part of the dress. We are going to be joining it to the down part, right side facing each other, and joined and sew it round. That is it. You turn it in and right sides facing each other and sew it. We are almost done. So at this point we are going to the bow in the neck side. So you measure your neckline to the center. Make sure you measure the center point of this. Make sure you measure you fold your fronts together and measure the notch the middle side, because the bow is in the middle. So you measure the middle, look at it, and that's you measure the other side too and check it. So how many the inches you measured here is what you are going to leave when you are turning your bow tie. When you are turning your bow tie, you first of all measure it just the way. Let's look at what I'm doing. You fold it into two just the way it is and measure here. Then you measure it down, whatever you measure in that place, you measure in that and notch it. Yes, notch it, and then you now fold it to right side, then sew it, you cuff and sew it. When you are sewing it, you stop at where you notch. You do the same thing to the other side and give it a good press. So after that I join this thing with this, then it is done with the bow. So at this point we are going to be doing the sleeve. You join the sleeve in the down part. And sew it, then sew the side too and join it to the fabric, turn it to the main dress, and that is all. Then fix your zip. That is all. We are done, guys. This is the outcome. I couldn't put it on mannequin because it was a night job. I was so tired. I just have to show you guys. Look at this. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you learned something. If you have any question, you can comment down below. Love you guys so much. See you on my next video and take care. Bye. Love you guys. See you.